back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Get back on the field, boy.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Throwing now is Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Is that what you talking about, the package?
Yeah.
Oh.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Lance.
Oh,
completes it to Samuel. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 37 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Oh.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return is Duvernay. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 10, Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Crochet. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Niners are
motherfucker. He's slow, motherfucking.
Did you see how slow he was? I thought it was a lineman, bro.
And I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted. intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the
Motherfucker jump
interception.
high as fuck. You see that?
Back out there comes the 49ers
Motherfucker
offense
leap.
ready for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starts with a carry by Sermon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And fights through the man. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots and be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and goal. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back in the 9-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. That swung out to Mostert. And the snap will come inside the 5 at the 4. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
There certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert there to make the grab. And the 49ers had 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
The goalpost is at the wall is red eyes. I didn't know those were like the Panthers' eyes. Nah, I mean
Raven.
See him? Usually you know how to be like white and shit.
Yeah, he's talking about like by the screen and shit. On the side of the screen.
I didn't notice. I thought it was just that. I didn't see that though.
Yeah,
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has one touchdown, one interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. Oh, some strong running.
That's some bullshit.
Score a touchdown.
She ain't even off yet.
Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on 4th?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense. But sometimes you have to know when to break the rules. And he did to the tune of 6 points.
Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So we have reached halftime here with a visiting. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Both teams going back to their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Yes, sir.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They run out of the shotgun with posters. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd and 15 now. Lance flushed out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll swing this out to Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And down right around the 37.
Coming.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A handoff running left is Mostert, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Pushing his way through. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. On the move to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
It's too far.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also cost them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this goes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Target. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
Huh?